From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Wednesday, March 4th, 2015. Silver is trading at $16.32 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,206 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $281. Antiwar.com reports Afghanistan's National Army has long struggled with making its recruitment numbers match its desertions as their role in combat escalates. A newly classified Pentagon report shows they're losing ground. The latest report showed troops fell from February of 2014 through November by about 8.5%, cutting over 15,000 troops from the bottom line figure over the 10-month span. The desertion problem is a long-standing one, with many Afghans signing up for the military, sticking around long enough to get their first paycheck, then bailing, and often taking their weapon with them as a sort of severance package. As casualties among Afghan forces rise, the urge to desert grows all the stronger, and with the Afghan military already recruiting as hard as they possibly can in a nation of about 30 million people, they're just not able to keep up anymore. This presents a secondary problem as Afghan forces try to prove themselves against the Taliban, as even if they manage to show they can sort of hold their own now, a shrinking force means capabilities will likely be decreasing over time. For over 35 years, Robertson Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Robertson Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. UPI reports Alabama's Supreme Court on Tuesday ordered probate judges to stop handing out same-sex marriage licenses. The ruling came about in reaction to cases brought by the Alabama Policy Institute and Alabama Citizens Action Program, which asked for a clear judicial pronouncement that Alabama law prohibits the issuance of marriage licenses to same-sex couples. The Supreme Court cited Alabama legal code, which states that marriage is inherently a unique relationship between a man and a woman, and no marriage license shall be issued in the state of Alabama to two parties of the same sex. Alabama's ban on same-sex marriages was overturned as unconstitutional by U.S. District Court Judge Jenny Grenade on January 23rd. Roy Moore, the Chief Justice of the Alabama Supreme Court, called the ruling tyranny and told probate judges not to issue same-sex marriage licenses. Grenade in February ordered a Mobile County probate judge who defied her earlier order to issue the marriage license. David Kennedy, who represented the couple who filed lawsuits challenging Alabama's ban, told AL.com Tuesday's ruling would not survive a challenge in federal court. ExpressCoin is the best choice for buying Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, and more. ExpressCoin prides themselves on their customer service. Get your cryptocurrencies with money order, check, wire transfer, or cash deposit. Get started at expresscoin.fppradio.com. That's expresscoin.fppradio.com. Reuters reports a Russian lawyer for Edward Snowden said on Tuesday the former NSA contractor who leaked details of the government's mass surveillance programs was working with American and German lawyers to return home. In Washington, U.S. officials said they would welcome Snowden's return to the United States, but he would have to face criminal charges which have been filed against him. Snowden's lawyer, Anatoly Kucherena, who has links to the Kremlin, was speaking at a news conference to present a book he has written about his client. Moscow granted Snowden asylum in 2013, straining already tense ties with Washington. Kucherena said, "I won't keep it secret that he wants to return back home, and we're doing everything possible now to solve this issue. There's a group of U.S. lawyers, there is also a group of German lawyers, and I'm dealing with it on the Russian side." The United States wants Snowden to stand trial for leaking extensive secrets of electronic surveillance programs by the NSA. Russia has repeatedly refused to extradite him. Snowden has said in the past he would like to come home if he was assured he would be given a fair trial. U.S. Justice Department spokesman Mark Raimondo told Reuters the U.S. position is that Snowden is not a whistleblower. Raimondo added that Snowden is accused of leaking classified information, and the U.S. position is that his actions have inflicted serious harm on national security. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.